Kawhi is. Terrific player. And a great story, David. Thanks. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Here are the five for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Plumlee out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the one spot.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Edwards drives in.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
He hits the second from the line.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
The wide open look for Plumlee. That three off the mark. And for the Timberwolves, Clark getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
Here's Westbrook. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. Pass to George. He kicks to Plumlee. Now Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Back to Plumlee. Leonard finds Plumlee. Goes back up. Covington in the corner. Westbrook with a screen for Covington. The kick out to Westbrook. Outside, Covington. In the corner, it's Plumlee. Back to Covington. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And here's George for three. Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Oh, nice there. Getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Now, here's George. Towns with the steal. Conley with it. Leonard picks him up. And finished off by Gobert.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Covington with it. McDaniels defending. Traps in the tray. Plumlee's got 5 now.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Conley. Here's Towns. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Towns has a rare combination of size and skills. And, you know, when he gets the rock in the painted area, good luck trying to stop him. He's dangerous down there.
George with no one around. Here's Plumlee. Westbrook scanning the floor. To the inside. It's stolen by Edwards.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
1:58 left in the first. And he goes right over Mason. Plumlee and slams it down.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
Westbrook passes to Plumlee. The three-pointer no good. Timberwolves leading by 4. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now. There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks. Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
The Clippers have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. First free throw is good.
First team foul. At the line for the Clippers.
And both free throws good for Paul George.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Outside Conley. There's the dish to Gobert. Comes up empty down low.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line, no matter the situation.
And, guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
Now here's Conley. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gobert, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And Leonard gets it to go.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the years from Leonard has been incredible, especially his three-point shooting.
Here's Conley. Rudy Gobert, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Timberwolves. Between his... And some good action in the books as we get back to the game. It's been pretty close here so far. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Sliding into the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Pass to Covington. And the dunk by Covington.
You know, after averaging just 1 assist per game as a rookie, George has really upgraded his passing game.
Leonard against Edwards. And the rejection by Zubac. A 3 from Leonard. And another 3 for the Clippers. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Clippers.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
And something that's been on the uptick in the NBA is free throw shooting. League-wide, Clark, teams are having more success from the stripe than ever before.
The 2020s are on pace, Kevin, to be the best free throw shooting decade in the history of the game, with skilled players now favored relative to the old school bangers. I mean, everybody pretty much has to be able to knock down shots to be effective as a player in today's game. So the free throw shooting percentage is going up. Not much of a surprise to me.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Launches it. Minnesota with the rebound. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
And Minnesota has possession, trailing by 2. Conley dishes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Big night for Gobert. This team has become more and more comfortable leaning on his offense. And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an all-star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an all-star.
In the corner, it's Plumlee. Here's Leonard. Kicks it out to Gordon. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Gordon's got the lead up to 3 now for the Clippers. For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first all-star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an all-star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
Feeds to Towns. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Leonard with a screen on Conley. Jacks up a 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
That may not be his first choice, but Kawhi's not going to pass it up if it's there for him. Good decision to take the quick jumper off the catch.
Conley scanning the floor. Takes it off the glass.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Plumlee, the pass to Leonard. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Here's Plumlee. Pulls it up. And it's Leonard missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Edwards with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Conley kicks to McDaniel. Back to Conley. Gobert with a screen for Conley. To the paint. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
1:12 left in the second quarter. Island misses. For Minnesota, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Edwards dishes to Gobert. He goes up again. And another shot, and he sinks the layup. Gobert has got 9 points in the quarter.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
The shot's good from Plumlee.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Outside Conley. Kicks it to Gobert. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And if he gets looks that cleanly, Gobert becomes unstoppable. He makes good use of his body and just wills himself to a foul.
At the line for 2.
A free throw drops for Gobert. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Noel comes in for Edwards. And it's Austin Rivers in for Mike Conley. And then for Los Angeles, Ivica Zubac has checked in for Plumlee. And Norman Powell subbed in for Kawhi Leonard.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
20 seconds left in the first half. And here's Rivers. With 4 seconds on the clock. Can't get the layup. Rudy Gobert, he's feeling it. Thanks for the great interview, David.
28, the Clippers. 20 seconds.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
So for the Clippers right now, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard. Noel, no good. And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a one-point game. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That was pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Towns, the pass to McDaniels. Gobert in the corner. Inside, 4 on the clock, beyond the arc. The shot by McDaniels, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Hey guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns has had?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table. Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
He's off on that one. George with the defensive effort. Covington with it. Now guarded by Towns. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Edwards comes in for Noel. And Mike Conley subbed in for Rivers.
14
Westbrook against Conley. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Michael Conley picks one up.
Defenders really struggle to keep up with Russell Westbrook. It's probably because he's such a dynamic and aggressive athlete.
As one of the biggest stars in the NBA, Russell Westbrook, Clark, puts a lot of energy into his charity work.
Yeah, he really does, and I don't know how many people really recognize that, but I know he's appreciated for it. He started the Why Not Foundation to help underserved communities, and they're doing some great work. Russ said, why not? Has always been his attitude whenever he's pursuing a tough goal, and thus he named his foundation the same way.
Zubac with the screen for George. Pass to Zubac. Back to George. A 3-ball. Gets the three-pointer to fall. George has got 8 points.
With a few 40% seasons from deep, George has become one of the top three-point shooters in the game.
Here's Conley. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play is under the
Times make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
On the wing, Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And Gordon can go either guard position. He's a combo, thanks mainly to his remarkable handles.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Gobert with a screen for Conley. He feeds it to Gobert. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Outside Westbrook. Zubac a screen on Conley. Westbrook kicks to George. Zubac trying to break loose. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And this is the way to stretch the floor. PG-13 with a good look from the corner, and he nails it.
Covington finds Westbrook. Clippers moving the ball around. This one for three. And another three for the Clippers.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
And Edwards with the stop.
Boy, Edwards doing a nice job excelling in transition. Has a really good understanding of how to fill the lane and get where he needs to be.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
You love them. Here they are, your Minnesota Timberwolves dancers.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. And it's Taurean Prince in for Mike Conley. Now here's Powell. McDaniels defending. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Timberwolves trail by 4. Over in the corner, Edwards. Highland with the rebound. Los Angeles has gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. There's the pick to the left wing. The kick out to Towns. Over in the corner, Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Towns wide open. Gets to the corner and buries it. Towns has got 6.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
The pass to Plumlee. Powell with it. And we've reached the end of the third. Clippers lead by 4. And right after this, we'll bring you this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Edwards. McDaniels is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Prince in at the shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Clippers leading by 4. Westbrook with it. He kicks it to George. Leonard sets a screen for George.
George knows how to get his man to overcommit and off balance so he can draw the foul. He's got a number of sneaky veteran tricks that he effectively uses.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Clippers.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
Impressive, and they've done a good job, too, of getting to the foul line. Really been in attack mode offensively.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Gobert's checked in.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Offensive rebound. Here's Zubac. And the Clippers call time here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack. He told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And here's George for three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
George with the screen on Prince. Westbrook passes to George. The kick out to Westbrook. Back to George. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And again, no good by the Clippers. Timberwolves trail by 4. Outside Edwards. The feed to Gobert. And the rejection by Leonard.
And just a big-time shot-blocking threat. Leonard's instincts on defense are just mind-boggling. Knows when to go after the blocks.
The Timberwolves shooting straight 49% from the field. Outside Edwards. Here's Gobert. Out to Edwards. Prince wide open. Misses the three.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection. And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And the three ball is good.
There you have it. Prince stepping up big time. This guy played all 4 years in college, and you see evidence of that confidence and maturity there.
Leonard dishes to Westbrook. Trying to end the drought. Cranes it from beyond the arc. And the Clippers lead by 4.
What you expect from Westbrook coming up big in the biggest moment.
Edwards against Leonard.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. You got to play without foul.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
People are holding their breath a little, wondering if Edwards can take care of business here. Getting it done at the line as he usually does, and that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
Hey, when you got a player like George, in these moments, you turn to him. He knows how to deliver in the clutch.
Gobert with the screen for Edwards. It's rebounded by Leonard.
And once he had to change his shot in the face of the D, you just had a feeling that one wasn't going to fall.
Pass to Westbrook. Lets the three fly. No good. Shot missing. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Edwards with it. George picks him up. Paul George with the steal. High post, Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Prince, the pass to Gobert. Kicks to McDaniels. Back to Gobert. Ball's knocked loose. Leonard with the steal. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. The three from George. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And now it's a 10-point Clipper lead. Edwards looking it over. Passes to Gobert. To the left side wing. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And here's Prince outside. Hits the three-point bomb.
Coming into the league, scouts predicted Prince would be a solid 3-and-D specialist, and they were spot on.
So the Clippers with the win. They seem to rout. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.
Timberwolves win the tip. Now Atlanta's starting 5. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. Hunter is the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the center position. Young against Edwards. Young, the pass to Capella. They kick it out to Murray. Pure from three-point range. Ooh, we should be in for a show tonight, Doris. The amount of athleticism on the floor is unbelievable.
The speed alone can capture your imagination. We're going to see a ton of transition opportunities, and boy, we should see some high-flying dunks.
Towns, that one doesn't drop, so Atlanta will take it the other way. Outside Murray. To the inside, and stolen by Gobert. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. That one's good for 2.
If there's an opportunity in transition, Mike Conley will seize it. Well done for the easy one.
Young against McDaniels. Now here's Young. Collins with a screen on McDaniels. Young attacking. Capella, the pass to Young. 4 on the clock. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Known for his long-range shooting, when Young gets some wiggle room, he fires with confidence.
Well, you know the Timberwolves are a young squad, Doris. When will it be their time, you think?
I think, B.A., when you have a talent that is the anchor of your organization, which they have in Karl Anthony Towns, Cat is one of the most talented big men, most polished offensive players that we've seen in the NBA. Couple him with Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert, and I think you now have to start looking to be a consistent winner. I am anxious to see what this team does this year.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Edwards. Inside. And Gobert with the stuff.
Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Collins with a screen on McDaniels. Young, the pass to Collins. Hunter with the ball. From downtown. Knocks down the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Young against Conley. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Here's Young. It's blocked by Gobert. Conley with the ball. Checked by Murray. And stolen by Murray. And now the Hawks on the break.
2 minutes.
Hunter finds Young. 1:51 left in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Murray for 3. Minnesota with a rebound.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Conley against Hunter. Pass to Towns. Here's the 3. Offensive board. Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, Rudy Gobert securing the board and making sure to convert.
Screen by Capella. Young against McDaniels. Pulls up on the wing. Collins goes in. Here's Young. That one's wide left.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Down low. That's good from Towns. On the assist by Conley. And this game is tied up now. McDaniels against Young. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
And so shifty with great handles. Young gets the defender to commit, then takes full advantage.
Here's Conley. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. The offensive rebound. Back to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
If he's that close to the cup, Rudy Gobert knows how to finish.
Collins with a screen on McDaniels. Young from long range, from deep, Capella. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Now Conley. Here's Towns. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, this guy is just such a load to handle. Karl Anthony Towns spends a lot of time shooting free throws.
2 shots.
And so Towns nails them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Give a round of applause to your Timberwolves dancer.
Young from long range. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Rudy Gobert.
Please give a big round of applause for the Puck.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. Hunter is the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. And it's Capella in at the center position. Now here's Conley outside McDaniels. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
High post Young. He's against Gobert. A nice shot by Young.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
He drops it from range.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Capella. Now here's Young. Clock is at 3. The 3. And stolen by Gobert. Collins against Towns. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Murray with it. He's picked up by Conley. Murray passes to Young. Kicks it out to Collins. 3-pointer off the mark. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Edwards. Driving in. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Young against McDaniels. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Capella screen on McDaniels. Young finds Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Yeah, at the offensive end, more often than not, you'll find Capella at the rim.
Young against Conley. Crafty move. And the layup is up and in. Conley's got 6 points. And nowadays, switchable defenders are in demand. But we see smaller guards like Chris Paul, Lowry, Fred VanVleet. Doris, these are very capable defenders.
They are, BA. They also happen to be very prideful competitors. So undersized guards take offense when you try to post them up. And the players you just mentioned, IQ, toughness, and heart, they all enter the equation. Boy, we think of Rudy Gobert as a rebounding and rim protecting force, but right now he is in rhythm offensively.
Young from long range, and his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8, looking comfortable out there.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Hey, rejected by Capella. And we've got 1:18 left in the first half of this one. Capella, screen on Conley. There's Young with the 3. Drains the triple. Young's got 8 here in this quarter. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
Another thing they're doing right out of the gates tonight, applying a ton of defensive pressure.
Now here's Young. He's got 16. Fires for 3. Capella. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Towns. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
John Collins. First personal foul. First team foul.
So it's Minnesota now, trailing by 2. Conley passes to McDaniels. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Now here's Capella. Screen by Capella. Young with the bucket. Young's got 18 points in the game.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
Stolen by Young. Fast break, here we go. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
What a...
Allie, as always, thank you.
Your Minnesota Timberwolves. 29, the Hawks, 33.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Anthony Edwards out there with Taurean Prince. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. And Edwards slams it in.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards, always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
And the Hawks making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Edwards against Young. Pass to Towns, beyond the arc. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity. And he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can. Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Capella on the double team. Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Young from long range. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Prince. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Here are your Minnesota Timberwolves dancers.
Atlanta making some changes here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Johnson comes in for John Collins. And it's Griffin in for Hunter. Outside Bogdanovich. Takes a three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now. Outside Edwards. This for the tie. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
What we know about Anthony Edwards, he had a terrific rookie campaign, but he got better in his second season, both as an individual and as a teammate, guys.
Murray's checked in for Trae Young. Well, what stood out the most at Edwards' second season, Doris, his commitment on the defensive end.
Exactly right, B.A., because he asked the coaching staff almost on a nightly basis to guard the opposition's best player. And though they didn't always give him that assignment, you have to admire his pursuit. This guy wants to become one of the top two-way players in the league.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
You like seeing Bogdanovich get it done inside. An opportunistic scorer around the rim.
Edwards against Murray. Here's Prince. And he banks in the layup. Prince has got his first basket of the night.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Pass to Okongwu.
2 minutes.
Edwards comes with a double team. Outside Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. From deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe settling a score with his coach?
Well, that is inexcusable. That kind of shot selection won't do them any good.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Murray against Edwards. Johnson a screen on Edwards. Murray passes to Johnson. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Gobert with a screen on Murray. Towns for 3, and another 3 for Minnesota.
Well, bigs now have got to be able to stretch the floor. Karl Anthony Towns, a knockdown three-point shooter.
Outside Murray. And he can't get that one. So Minnesota will take it the other way. 41 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. To the middle. Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Oh!
Assist goes to...
Whoa! Did you see that? John Collins. A little bit of sauce on that slam.
Towns a screen on Young. Pass to Towns. Three-pointer. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful. And because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Here's Young. Plenty of space. Here's Capella. Count it. And the foul. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
Yeah, rugged play by Capella, going through the foul and creating an and-one opportunity.
5 ticks left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Reid for 3. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry. Timberwolves ahead.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Minnesota in the lead. Fourth quarter, on the floor for the Hawks. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. The tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter. And it's Young in at the point guard position. And for Atlanta, they're shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. From behind the arc, it falls. And now he's 10 of 15 shooting. Nice work.
Trust Young to put the offense on his back. He loves showing up and doing big numbers for his team.
Conley passes to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Capella screen on McDaniels. There's Young with the 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Conley against Murray. Conley passes to Edwards. Here's McDaniels. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Young with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Young on the attack. The shot off that time. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Outside Conley. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And now a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, if you give Mike Conley any kind of position on the interior, he is just crafty enough to finish it.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
For the First Avenue Breakers.
Prince is checked in for the Timberwolves. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He went after his players about their poor defense in the paint, saying, quote, "You're showing no fight down there. You're letting them get any shot they want, and they're feasting on us. Show some toughness and push back, guys."
Allie, thank you. And Collins with the slam.
I mean, defending this team, you have to track Collins in the pick and roll. He'll hurt you if you lose him.
Outside Edwards. He's got a piece of it. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
If the contact wasn't going to hold Collins down, he explodes into it and finds the shot.
Murray against Edwards. Inside, here's Gobert, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Murray for 3. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Prince. Gobert with a screen on Young. To the right side. Towns down low, guarded by Capella. Gobert passes to Towns, and it's powered home by Towns.
Oh, needing a bucket there. Towns doesn't hesitate.
Young against McDaniels. To take the lead. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
NBA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And that one's good. Young.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
Towns is screen on Murray. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
An excellent opportunity here.
Seizing the lead right now would be huge.
Young against McDaniels. Young, the pass to Capella. The basket drops, and no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge, make them take another look at the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls.
The previous play is under
The video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
That's good from Capella.
That's exactly what this team needs right now, completing the and one.
Picked by Gobert. Edwards against Murray. And Edwards, here we go. Rebound Atlanta.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Young with it. Collins a screen. The three is up. Gets the three to fall. Young's got 31 points.
And this is why Young is a go-to guy. He can get it done even under the toughest circumstances.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Hey, rejected by Capella. Young against McDaniels. Outside Young. Here's Capella. And so it's Atlanta with the W. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
get ready for some NBA action. Steve, as we know, this should be a battle of the backcourts. And you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not gardening.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. On-court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. And it's Capella in its center. Now here's Leonard. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And here is Murray. It's hauled in by Paul George. And now the Clippers on the break. Westbrook leading the charge.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Young outside. Collins setting the pick for Young. He kicks it to Murray. Shot clock at 5, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Lightning quick with length. Murray's most dangerous when he's putting the ball on the floor.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And so Murray nails both of them. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Well, Teron Lou and I had a few minutes to share. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
All right, thank you, David. And here is Capella after Paul George getting his 3 to go. Kicks it out to Collins. For 3, Murray. The Hawks again can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Smitty, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
Here's Young after the basket by Los Angeles. Here's Capella. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
This is where Clint Capella makes his bread, imposing his will in the paint.
Westbrook with a screen for Leonard. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Atlanta Hawks. Outside Collins. Hunter finds Capella. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Westbrook, Murray with the defensive effort. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Collins. The basket good off the assist from Young.
No matter where he is on the floor, Collins seems to invite contact.
Here's George. And oh, he jams it right over Clint Capella. Wow.
Letting it all hang out when George takes flight. Just enjoy the show.
Collins in the post. He's covered by Leonard. Young passes to Capella. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, in most seasons throughout his career, Clint Capella has shot a higher percentage from the field than from the line.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Clippers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Took him no time at all on that one. George has got 8 points.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
1:05 left to play in the first quarter. Young outside. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
many scouts felt Trae Young would convert shots inside at the NBA level. And that's where he's a complete threat.
And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by George.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Hunter kicks to Capella. That shot, no good. And the Clippers will come the other way. George with no one around. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
A reliable jump shooter. Paul George's accuracy only goes up when he catches in rhythm.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game. Here's Capella. And the rejection by Zubac. Westbrook finds Covington. High post, Zubac. Right side, Leonard. It'll count.
You know what separates Capella defensively is his quickness for a big man. That's a nice.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. The Clippers on top. They lead by 6. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
On the court for Atlanta, Murray is the shooting guard, Hunter the small forward. Collins and Capella man the post positions. And it's Young in at the 1 spot.
First team.
Capella dishes to Collins. To hoop. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Los Angeles leading by 9. Outside Leonard. In the corner, it's Plumlee. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
Great find by Leonard. When the offense runs through you time and time again, you have to become a good playmaker.
Young for 3. Capella. And the jump by Capella.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. To the middle. Kicks it out to Leonard for 3. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
The three-point numbers for Kawhi Leonard, they show this man is elite from deep.
And thinking back to that 2017 MVP season for Russell Westbrook, Steve, you know, he averaged a triple-double.
Kevin, what's incredible to me, Russ did it 3 straight years with OKC. Then again with the Wizards. Westbrook's numbers are out of this world.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Young.
This is what Young is known for, a lights-out perimeter shooter with a lightning-quick release.
Pass to Covington. Lets it fly. And that one hits back iron. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Whether it's on the drive or from the outside, Trae Young is a problem, a dangerous scorer.
Los Angeles leading by 7. Highland passes to Gordon. And the wide open shot from Morris. Nailed from three-point land. Morris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Young with no one around. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big game. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
And it's Gordon missing. The Hawks trail by 7. Young with the ball. And it's Gordon picking him up. Capella with a screen on Gordon. And here's Young from the arc. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. Here's Powell. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
It's a winning approach when you execute. That's the key. They're playing fast, but also under control.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Morris kicks to Plumlee. Plumlee sets the pick for Gordon. Back to Plumlee. It's stolen by Capella. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The kick out to Young. And the pass to Hunter. Back to Young. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Keeping that play alive. Anytime a shot goes up, Collins is going to compete for it.
On the wing, Morris. Gordon deciding where to go with it. The three. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Clippers lead by 4. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter. As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Here's Leonard. Good work defensively by Capella.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Here's Young. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
First personal.
Okay, incredible body control. The will to complete the play. Young with the potential and one.
The Clippers in the lead. Left side, George. But Trae drills it from outside. George has got 14 points.
He's been doing this a long time. George can hurt you from outside, inside, and everywhere in between.
Uncovered. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Now it's a 6-point Clipper lead.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
The Hawks again can't hit. The Clippers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. High post, Zubac. The kick out to Westbrook. Off target from three-point range. The Hawks trail by 6.
And John Collins does just about everything you want your big man to do.
Greg, what I like is he can shoot it from deep. He's still someone who is improving defensively, and he's a guy who wants to keep developing his overall game.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Without question, George is displaying his skills today.
Just killing it. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple.
Collins, a screen on Leonard. Young with the ball. He's got 24. And then Collins slams it in.
Dunk contest level jam. Collins looks like he's having fun out there.
George finds Leonard. George against Murray. Fires for three, and Paul George with the three. George has got 19 points.
How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
Young passes to Capella. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Outside Westbrook. Leonard sets a screen for Westbrook. Leonard with no one around. And again, the Clippers good for two.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And, D.A., we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. They'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Capella kicks to Hunter. Outside Collins. Passes it to Hunter. Hawks passing it around. Collins, a screen on Leonard. And here's Young from the arc. Wow, that makes him a perfect 10 for 10. Double-digit perfection.
He has really made an impact from beyond today. That's another triple.
Just think where they'd be without all the work he's done from the three-point line today.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. 54 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Highland, defended by Young. And here's Morris for three. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Hawks trail by 6. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
Outside Gordon. Kicks it to Powell. Here's Highland. Another shot. A three from Morris. The Clippers keep it alive. Shot by Gordon, wide open. And the Clippers miss again. Murray for three.
Bringing a strong work ethic defensively. Morris grinding on the shooter there.
45.
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. Front court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5. Hunter on the wing. Back to Young. Powell with the steal. A finish. And the dunk by Powell.
Right there, Norman Powell taking over. You see the anticipation skills and the raw speed.
Gordon against Young. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Offensive rebound. Out to Morris. Just 5 on the clock. Tries again, and the layup is good. And the Clippers lead by 4.
And the powerful frame of Morris, difficult to knock him off his rhythm, and there finishing through the contact. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David.
Dating all the way back to college, this is one of Kawhi's pet moves, the Sutton pull-up jumper.
In the corner, Murray with it. For the 3, that's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 8th assist in the game.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Here's Westbrook.
A lot of people bag on Young's defense, but he's sneaky and he has great anticipation. And you know what? He makes the effort.
Pass to Collins. Outside for Murray. 2 on the clock. Driving to the basket. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And the Clippers have possession. Leonard with a screen on Young. Pass to Leonard. 3-pointer. That one, no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Murray right side. He dishes it to Collins. Got a piece of it. Leonard with the steal. Here's Covington, and the dunk by Covington.
Getting to the rim, Covington has hot when he needs it.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. They trail by 6.
Not afraid of the moment. Collins takes pride in making important shots.
Leonard, the pass to Zubac. Outside, George. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're behind by 4. There's a minute 34 left in the 4th quarter. There's a minute 34 left to play in the final quarter. Capella with a screen on George. Murray finds Capella. And the rejection by Zubac. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. They grab their own miss. Covington passes to Leonard. And the Clippers call time here. They're ahead by 4. 1:16 left in the 4th. 1:16 left in the game. He kicks it to Covington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from the wing, and right through it goes. Leonard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Trying to ice this one, Kawhi showing his evolution as a closer.
Young for 3. Also Westbrook with the rebound.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Young.
Trae Young doesn't get rattled and plays very well under pressure.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Capella. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. Here now the Clippers. For 3, Westbrook. Collins grabs the miss.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
Young for 3. Yes!
Amazing. The growth of Collins seems to know no limits.
And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. From deep. No good. And so Los Angeles takes the win. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
the Clippers win the tip. Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at point. To the inside. Here's Gobert. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
Well, still a few years out, but the Clippers have to be excited about moving into their own arena in 2024. So much innovation has gone into the design of the building. It just looks incredible.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
For three, Conley. It's rebounded by Zubac.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Amen. And the Clippers felt they needed to build their own arena to establish some identity.
Yeah, no doubt about it that they could be their own franchise away from the shared building with the Lakers. And for so long in LA, they were treated as sort of the second-rate team, and that just shouldn't happen. So having their own arena, that's moving them well into the right direction.
Pass to Towns. Minnesota calls timeout.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
Timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Here's Gobert. There's the block. And they're able to recover. George against Edwards. Westbrook outside. And finished off by Westbrook.
And Westbrook with two very loud points.
Gobert with a screen on Leonard. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Zubac with the steal. To the paint. Here's Covington. And the jam by Covington.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead. Holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Westbrook against Conley. Looking to end the run. And Gobert with the stuff.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Pass to Covington. And the jam by Covington.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Towns down low. Working on Covington. Towns, that's good.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Brad?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Towns finds Gobert. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to go on Paul George. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Clippers.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area. And so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. See if that maintains. And the standout skill of Paul George is the fact that on both ends of the court, he's going to affect the outcome of the game.
And George is the kind of versatile player that every team is looking for, Brett.
Yeah, B.A., with all of that experience, he's able to switch on so many different guys, and he understands what it is they're trying to do. And then on the offensive end, he just scores in a myriad of ways. He's hitting threes, he's driving, he's dunking, he's making plays. PG, the complete package.
Over to the left wing. Oh, good look from Zubac. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, Westbrook involving his teammates is one thing, but not missing guys wide open, that helps.
Outside Conley. The kick out to Edwards. And stolen by Leonard. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Yeah, you could be as physical as you want with Kawhi Leonard. He just stays with it and is unshaken.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Left side Conley. Here's Gobert. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Covington. There's the triple. Rebound Minnesota. Outside Conley. Gobert with it. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Clippers ahead. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to try to feed that, get out quick.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Ivica Zubac's out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second.
It's hard to read Paul George ahead of time. You don't want to give him any clues as to what you want to do defensively, and he operates so well in the pick and roll.
Pass to Towns. Here's Gobert. He's guarded by Zubac.
Oh, nice! Look at the bench.
Down!
I mean, the bench is going nuts.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force. And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Conley passes to Gobert and stolen by Covington. In transition, here come the Clippers. It's good, and the assist that time from Leonard. Covington's got 12 points in the game.
Well, if you look up 3 and D in the dictionary, you might see a photo of Robert Covington. He's bringing that spacing to his offense.
Towns can't get it to go.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
Here's Conley. Uses the glass on the layup. Conley's got 4 points in the quarter.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Westbrook, the pass to Covington. Offline from the high post. The Timberwolves trail. Outside Edwards. Knocked loose. Pass to Gobert. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
You have to love what Gobert is doing on the offensive end so far. Staying active and finding lots of ways to contribute.
Out to Covington. Down low. It's George on the wing. 6 to shoot. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Effortless from Paul George, knocking it down off the good pass.
Outside Edwards. To the middle. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Doing more work in the painted area. He has really excelled inside.
Westbrook against Conley. Covington, a screen on Conley. A minute 42 left in the second. For 3, George. Here's Zubac, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Now here's Towns. Left side, Conley. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Gobert, no good.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
For three, Covington. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Covington's got 9 points in the quarter.
And it'll be interesting. Will they start calling Covington's number offensively the way he's going?
Here's Edwards. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. And both free throws good for Edwards. The last couple of seasons, the Clippers have shot the lights out from deep rim.
Oh, man, they've been unbelievable. Over 41% back in that 21 season. That led the NBA. So they got a nice collection of shooters on this Clippers team, and it helps that you have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard play to create great shooting opportunities. So lots of guys that can hurt you from deep.
Outside Conley. Takes it inside. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
Pass to Plumlee. There's the three. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Plumlee against Conley. To the inside. 4 seconds left. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It goes on Mason Plumlee.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
And the Clippers call time here.
Time to get live for your Clippers breakers. How about that? Let's hear it for your Clippers breakers.
He got it up, and it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And hold up. We're not going.
The previous play is under
officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
And, of course, they want to make sure it was the right call, but I'm not sure how much it'll impact this game. We'll see.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after, all right, Allie, thanks for that.
3 points will be awarded. That's the end of the first half with the score. Your Clippers 40, the Timberwolves 32.
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. You look at Rudy Gobert in this game. He's been everywhere.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own. Well, I know this much about Robert Covington. You'll never find him short on effort. This is a high-energy guy on both ends of the floor.
On the court for Minnesota. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Taurean Prince is out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward.
More and more signs of the skill set of Taurean Prince as he finds an open teammate.
Well, Brent, any team loves to have a guy like Covington setting an example with his all-out play.
Yeah, B.A., you know how there are guys that bring along everybody with their offensive game? Covington does that with the defense. He's out there, he gives effort, he dives on the floor, he's going for loose balls, and all of a sudden the energy of the team is right behind Robert Covington's defense.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play.
Shooting for Minnesota.
The Clippers in the lead. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. The 3, Covington. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Edwards finds Gobert. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. touchy subject. But how do you juxtapose the era of your father, Rick, in the 60s and 70s to your era, and even nowadays?
Well, I think between the rule changes, the adoption of the three-point line, and the skill and growth and all the technology and the science behind players, that it's really, really difficult to look back 25 years ago and compare the game. Just the game itself, BA, let alone talking about players and their skills. That's just too easy for Taurean Prince.
Outside Covington, the three, drops in the three. Covington's got 6 here in the quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. And Minnesota calls time here. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated. And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You were so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. Two important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
And here's Edwards outside. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Edwards. Gobert's got 30.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
So for the Clippers. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Covington. And the jam by Covington.
And how about that? Covington rising up and throwing it down with some authority.
2 minutes.
Now here's Edwards, tightly guarded. And the Clippers call time here.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves. Recording their second winning season since 2005. Getting on track for future success.
Morris, he's checked in for Los Angeles. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. And the basket by Highland. And the Clippers lead by 14.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert.
LA foul. Bones Highland. First personal foul. Third team foul.
A minute 22 left in the third quarter here. Inside, Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Back to Gordon. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Terrific play by Eric Gordon to force the issue there and get the defense to overcommit on the jump shot.
58 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Edwards. Outside McDaniels. To the paint. And Gobert with the stuff.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. Plumlee a screen. Out to the right wing. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's Edwards on the wing. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Gobert's got 14 points now in the second half.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give him another possession at all.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game. He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
That'll count. And so it's Los Angeles earning this break in the action, up 10. Great. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Marcus Morris out there with Mason Plumlee. Then it's Norman Powell. Then there's Eric Gordon. And it's Highland in at the 1. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Gordon. Morris for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Edwards with it. Guarded down by Morris. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. Here's Edwards. Down low, Gobert. And rejected. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Minnesota with the ball. It's a 10-point game. That cuts the lead to single digits.
And that's what you call the modern big. Towns pairs his inside game with a smooth outside shot.
Westbrook, the pass to Covington. Edwards against George. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. No one near him. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find it.
Kicks it to George. Covington, a screen on Edwards. Clock at 6. Pass to Covington. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. He gets it in there.
And he got a good look at the hands of Covington.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Outside Edwards. Going inside. Gobert finds Edwards. Back to Gobert. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Covington against Towns. Over to the wing. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Drills it from deep. And now it's an 11-point Clipper lead.
And you got to pick your poison. Westbrook, if he gets that dribble going, it really helps him in terms of his rhythm. And that opens up the 3-ball.
Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Here's George. And the jam by George.
George playing with purpose, and he is in attack mode.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Left side, Edwards. Gobert. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Westbrook. Back to Covington. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. The Timberwolves shooting has been ridiculous. 75% in this game. George against McDaniels. Gobert gets the bucket. Gobert's got 40 points.
Incredible balance on that take. You got to respect watching Gobert muscle his way through the defense.
Covington passes to Zubac. Back to Covington. Covington, a screen on Edwards. Pass to Covington. Shot clock at 6. Knocks down the long J. And the Clippers lead by 12.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Clippers.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
Pass to Covington. From deep three-point range. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Well, he's letting the defense know that he can do it from that kind of distance. Covington knocking it in.
And Edwards, here we go. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Rudy Gobert.
And so Gobert nails both of them. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Covington finds Leonard. Back to Covington. Now here's Leonard. McDaniels covering. Out to Leonard. He shoots it. Rebound Minnesota. Outside Edwards.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
On 2K Sports. And we've got a game that's sure to be a crowd pleaser, Greg. Two high-octane offenses going head-to-head.
And it's not just run and gun. Each team has a very well-refined attack. And this kind of matchup comes down to which side can maintain their energy through all four quarters.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard.
You know, Capella, one of the very best in the league at getting out of the screen and getting to the right spot.
Now here's Conley. Inside. It's stolen by Capella. Now here is Young. Defense right on him. Launches a three. Capella, the pass to Young. He takes it in. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
A sneaky score in the lane. Young will give you a steady diet of floaters and off-balance shots that defenders just miss getting a piece of.
Here's Towns. It's in there. Conley with the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Young outside. To the paint. Here's Capella. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
When Capella plays with force inside, watch out. I like his intensity.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Young looking around. Capella sets a screen for Young. 5 to shoot. Here's Collins. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And a lot of players might have passed that shot up. Not Collins. He stays aggressive and draws the foul.
And so Collins nails both of them. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
Edwards, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
Good on both. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Young outside. The Hawks again can't hit. Timberwolves trail by 4. Conley, the pass to Towns. And he goes big with the dunk right on top of John Collins.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
There's a screen by Collins. And Young, here we go. Lays it up and banks it in. Young's got his second basket of the night.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Young from outside. And they double up Murray. Here's Collins with
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Conley against Young. From past the arc. Here's Capella. It's rebounded by Towns. Timberwolves trail by 4. From deep three-point range. That shot off.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Young in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And on the drive, Young can be so sudden. The defense barely gets a chance to react.
Conley kicks to Towns. Driving in. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Young drives in. Murray finds Collins. Young outside. Collins a screen on Towns. Young with no one around. Good on the three-point shot. Young's got 9 points.
A high-usage player for a reason. Young takes and makes loads of threes.
Puts up a 3. Second shot opportunity. Doesn't go that time. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. He finishes with 9.
Please give a big round of applause for Young.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Atlanta.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Here's Young. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Atlanta with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Shot clock at 5. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Edwards leading the charge. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. And he makes good on the layup.
Boy, great take by Edwards, making the correct decision in the pick and roll there.
Murray outside. Hunter for 3. They get it again. Collins dishes to Capella. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Edwards driving inside.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Young from outside. Collins. Gobert with the block. One-on-one fast break. Plenty of space. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from McDaniels. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
And they get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch. And that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync, good luck trying to stop him now.
Collins setting the pick for Young. Hunter on the wing. Young against Conley. Young passes to Collins. Young outside to end the cold streak. Here's Capella, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
For Atlanta, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player, excellent at the free throw line.
It's good. Towns has got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, Towns' teammates love seeing this. They encourage him to get after it and look to score more often.
Young inside. McDaniels defending. Young, good.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Towns, a screen on Young. Here's Conley. Here's Towns, a second chance effort, and it's John Collins with the rebound. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. It's a 3-point game. Capella with a screen on Conley. Young from outside. Oh, what a play!
How about the force of that dunk by Capella? Wow. Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Young for 3, and the dunk by Capella.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Young inside. Working on McDaniels. Collins kicks to Murray. Collins setting the pick for Murray. No good on that one. Towns with the defensive effort. Timberwolves trail by 3. Edwards drawing the double team. Pass to Gobert. Edwards against Murray. Edwards drives in, and Edwards with the stuff.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass, just sailed it right out of bounds.
And he drives in. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Griffin down low, and then Griffin with the dunk.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he...
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Your Hawks, 30. The Timberwolves, 27.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Griffin out there with Bay. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Forrest in at the 1 spot. So that's the Hawks 5.
And, you know, few guys play their role better than Bogdanovich. And by that, I mean he's often exceeding expectations and giving his squad more than they asked for.
Rivers with it. Passes it to Reed. And he banks in the layup. Reeves got his first bucket of the night.
And it's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Prince against Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. No good with the triple. Timberwolves trail by 3. Towns kicks to Rivers. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. The pass to McDaniels. Now here's Reed. He's covered closely. Prince wide open. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And you know Prince is feeling it when he takes this shot. Love the confidence.
Here's Forrest. He's guarded by Rivers. Out to the right wing. Pass to Bogdanovich. That one misses. Prince with the defensive effort. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and Cat is generally among the best in the league.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Okongwu. So off the run, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he was 73% from the line a season ago, an average number in that regard.
Towns a screen on Young. Rivers with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Towns, no luck. And there's a foul called on Naz Reid. That'll be his second foul of the game. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. Hawks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Collins setting the pick for Young. Drills the three-pointer. Young's got 19 points.
He's smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
Rivers scanning the floor. Pass to Reed. And the shot goes in.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert, who's checked in for Reed. Edwards comes in for Taurean Prince. And Mike Conley subbed in for Austin Rivers. Young for 3. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And the bulk of Gobert's offense is going to come down low. Even if the D knows that, it can still be tough to stop.
Young outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jaden McDaniels. For Atlanta, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Conley dishes to Gobert. Down low. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
And here's Young from the arc. Trains the three-pointer. Young's got 27 points.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
Conley against Young. Puts the move on. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Mike Conley.
The silky smooth dribble moves of Conley, so slick in how he creates for himself.
A nice shot by Young.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
And here's Young. He has 30. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, it's really hard to match up against Clint Capella's height and length. I mean, sometimes you got to foul him.
Good on the second free throw. 7 seconds left in the third. Conley for 3. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. Collins setting the big for Young. Fires the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Young's got 17 points here in the second half.
Yeah, when Trae gets in a rhythm like this, he can bury you with shots. The defense needs to try something new.
Here's Towns. Rebound, Atlanta. They've led by as much as 10. Young outside. Capella sets a screen for Young. Collins finds Young. From outside the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Here's Conley, and Capella sends it back. Young against Conley. The 3, and Trae Young gets the 3. Young's got the lead up to 12 now for Atlanta.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
There's the triple. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
To the inside. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Conley. 24 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by Atlanta.
In the corner, Murray with it. Back to Young. Collins setting the big for Young. It's stolen by Edwards. And now the Timberwolves on the break. There's the lob to Towns. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And a good call. Towns, one of the best in the league with the catch and flush.
Young outside. From the arc. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Jaden McDaniel.
And when Collins goes up, the interior defense runs out of options. He forces him to get sloppy.
And he sinks the second. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. Down by 12. Into the lane. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Young. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Young's got 45 points.
And easy to admire Young's confidence. Knows he has the ability to drain it from way outside.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing in town with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Now, that's where you like your shots to come from.
And a deep 3 from Young. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
And the dunk by Towns.
Well, easy does it, Towns is saying to himself. Forget about the threes right now. I'm going to go with the flush.
In the corner, Murray with it. Now Hunter. Passes it to Young. Shot clock at 6. He got it again. Sensational.
My goodness. 50 for the 8.
Yep, he is putting on a show.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Hawks.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Trae Young.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got. Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Young outside. Collins passes to Young. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Collins dishes to Young. There's the 3. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Hawks ball. Collins setting the pick for Young. Here's the 3. Missed. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes them...
The action to come out of the backcourt of this game.
No, exactly, BA. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Ivica Zubac's out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point. Now here's Hunter. 5 on the clock. Capella with it. Guarded now by George. There's Young with the 3. Sinks the tray.
Known for his long-range shooting, when Young gets some wiggle room, he fires with confidence.
Zubac with a screen on Hunter. Leonard for 3. They grab their own miss. Zubac passes to Covington. Three-pointer, no good. Collins against Covington. Outside Young, the 3 ball. Paul George pulls down the board. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside.
Boy, guys, it wasn't too long ago that the Los Angeles Clippers were the worst team in the league. But boy, have times changed. The Clippers are now an attractive organization for some stars.
Here's Young. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Pass to Murray. Young against Leonard. Takes the 3. And Young is good for 3. Young's got 6. I mean, a true transformation of the Clippers. They were that team that stars avoided.
They were, BA, but I think that started to change back in 2011. The trade of CP3 to the Clippers, it started this new era. Then the ownership change helped it even further. And in one summer, let's remember, they signed both Kawhi and Paul George. Unreal transformation.
Now here's Young. 6 points for him. Here's Capella, and it's Capella with the jam.
Yeah, offensively, Capella's game is grabbing offensive boards. You have to put a body on him.
George passes to Covington. George's shot is off. Atlanta's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Outside Young to the right side. Collins with a screen on Westbrook. Murray finds Young. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. To the inside. Here's Zubac, and that one comes off the assist by Westbrook.
Well, the defense always so attentive to Russ, and he knows, okay, you're going to send defensive attention my way. I will find an open teammate.
Young from long range. Zubac against Capella. Back to Young. Just 5 to shoot, and Young draws the double. The Hawks need to get one up here. Here's Capella. Tries again. Pass to Hunter. They kick it out to Murray. Fires from deep. With 1 on the clock. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Russell Westbrook. And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw is good. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Leonard against Hunter. Westbrook outside. Outside Covington with the drive, and he hits it to tie the game.
When Covington stays in control on his drives, he can be so effective on the move.
Outside Young. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Free throw's good. Young.
You know, it's quite remarkable how quickly Trae Young became a force to be reckoned with in the league. And so far, there doesn't seem to be a limit on his potential as a top-tier scorer.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Now here's George. Pass to Westbrook. Out of bounds. It'll be Hawks ball.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Plumlee's checked in for Los Angeles. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter here. Collins with a screen on Leonard. Young with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Now here's Young. Give him 8. 6 on the shot clock. To the left side wing. From 15 feet away. Offensive rebound. Here's Capella. And the layup is good off the glass. Capella's got his second bucket of the night.
And what do you know? Capella with the high percentage look. That's his motto.
Now Young. Oh, did he get it off in time? He did! How about that?
Are you serious? That was incredible.
A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for Atlanta. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Mason Plumlee, and it's Westbrook in at point guard.
There's just so much force that Kawhi plays with. It is what allows him to rise up and put it down with authority.
Young with it. He's got 13. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Trust Young to put the offense on his back. He loves showing up and doing big numbers for his team.
Westbrook, that's good. Atlanta's gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. And Young draws the double. Collins with a screen on Leonard. Pass to Capella. And it's stolen by Plumlee. They're running. George for 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight.
What you love about Mason Plumlee is there's a level of professionalism in terms of his effort and energy. He brings it every single night.
Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. Westbrook against Young. And he converts the layup. Westbrook's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, you have to respect the physicality of Russell Westbrook. This guy plays with power, and he will go right through a defender.
Young drawing the double team. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Well, Kawhi Leonard might be quiet off the court, but on the court, he makes a lot of noise.
And you know, Doris, in addition to the effort Plumlee puts out there, he's a dependable scorer in tight.
BA, he's going to get the vast majority of his scoring opportunities in the painted area. He can finish with either hand, and what is so underrated about his game, his ability to find people, to pass the basketball in tight spaces. There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Outside Hunter. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Out to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. The Clippers trail. Westbrook outside. George outside. Back to Westbrook.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Hawks have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Young from long range. He can't hit that time. And Los Angeles the other way now. That ties the game. Leonard's got 9 points in the quarter.
That is absolutely ridiculous range from Kawhi. My goodness, it feels like he just stepped across half court.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Morris, he's checked in for Covington. Norm Powell comes in for Leonard. Gordon, he's checked in for George. And it's Highland in for Russell Westbrook. Young, the pass to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Capella. With some arc. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Here's Highland. 1:10 left in the first half. And here's Gordon from the arc. Clippers keep it alive. Pass to Plumlee. 6 to shoot. Back to Powell. Second chance effort. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
See, the athleticism of Norman Powell is a problem. This guy understands how to get defenders committed to him.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
Well, when you consider if you're trying to guard Norman Powell, the first thing you have to worry about that quick first step. And he uses that first step with a combination of aggression and acceleration. Boy, he can get by you in a hurry.
Gordon against Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Pass to Young. Back to Hunter. Takes a 3. No luck on that one. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Clippers on top. They lead by 2. All right, now let's check in with, thanks very much, Allie. As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Griffin is out there with Sadiq Bey. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic. Then there's Onyeka Okongwu. And it's Forrest in at the point. So that's the Hawks 5. Griffin against Westbrook. Here's Forrest, and he drives in, and the shot goes in. Both teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
And out of bounds, the Clippers will take it, and it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. George outside. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game. Now here's Young. 15 points in the game. Collins. Oh, Covington with a block.
So disruptive at the defensive end. Look in the box score, and Covington will be the source of blocks and steals consistently.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
And stolen by Leonard.
The over and back call, always avoidable.
Right. It doesn't happen often. It's kind of a silly mistake. We'll see if they can make up for it on the defensive end.
And Young draws the double. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Westbrook outside. Here's Covington. The shot won't fall, and it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way. Collins passes to Murray. They need this. Collins outside. And Collins with the slam.
Whoa! Did you see that? John Collins. A little bit of sauce on that slam.
Now a timeout called by the Clippers.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. The Hawks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. And you look at the numbers Murray puts up, Grant. He's a threat to post a triple-double on any given night.
And I love that about him, B.A. I mean, he brings it in every aspect of the game. He doesn't hunt stats. The game just finds him. With his steal rate, might be the best bet to put up a quadruple-double in the league one day.
They get it back. Here's Capella. Collins outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Murray against Gordon. Clock at 4. And here's Hunter for 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. They held a 12-point lead earlier. 1:43 left in the third quarter. Here's Highland, guarded by Young. And the basket by Highland.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Young with it, picked up by Powell.
Big shot, Highland. His first. Team starter.
.125 left in the third quarter. Young from long range. And they recover it. Murray against Gordon. Collins outside. Shot clock at 5. Over Morris.
Well, you have to want to be a good defensive player, and Marcus Morris has committed to being more effective and aggressive contesting shots. That's nice.
Here's Powell. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. They'll pin that one on John Collins. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Clippers.
These guys have incredible stamina based on how they've been running the floor. using speedy transition play to get fast break points.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
For three, Gordon. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Gordon's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Young drawing the double team. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Murray. Oh, no good again that time. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Powell's shot is off. Atlanta's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. And here's Hunter for three. The offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. And it's finished off by Capella as he lays it in. Capella's gotten his third basket of the night. From the arc. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. A shot. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, we've got Marcus Morris. Also, Norman Powell out there. Eric Gordon is out there with Mason Plumlee. And it's Highland in at the one. Plumlee passes to Morris. Pass to Highland. Three-pointer. Nails it from three.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Powell's shot is off. And for the Hawks, they're shooting around 44%. Not bad. From deep. It's rebounded by Morris. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. And the Clippers lead by 20.
Wow, pretty pass from Powell. This guy has great instincts as a scorer. That time sets up his teammate.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. And now a moment to present the New Balance player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. For Atlanta, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Outside Murray. And they're pushing it up. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Here's Leonard. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist.
Russell Westbrook.
Westbrook's got 4 assists now tonight. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Young against Leonard. And the Hawks with another 3.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
LA foul. Russell Westbrook. 10 seconds. Team first.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. There's Young with the 3. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
And so shifty with great handles. Young gets the defender to commit, then takes full advantage.
Here's Westbrook. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Clippers lead by 14.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Atlanta's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Young, the pass to Collins.
2 minutes.
Young drawing the double team. Murray up top. Clock at 6. Cash money on the open jump shot.
Nice passing instincts from Young. quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
Here's Westbrook. There's the drive. A rebound by the Hawks.
Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Young, the pass to Capella. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Zubac with the steal. Westbrook outside. Lets it go from deep. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Into the limit.
Oh, wow. Incredible.
You can make the case that Russell Westbrook is the best rebounding point guard in the NBA. His willingness to get offensive boards, oh yes sir, that's part of his game.
Young finds Collins. And Collins with the jam.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little. Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Clippers.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Grant.
Yeah, BA, tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Kawhi Leonard.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep three-point range, Capella with a rebound. Young against George. Young can't hit. And a chance to add to the lead here.
Yeah, BA, they should really stick with what they've been doing.
And George gets it to go on the assist by Leonard.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
There's Young with the 3. Can they get it? And the slam dunk by Capella.
Yeah, at the offensive end, more often than not, you'll find Capella at the rim.
Here's Leonard. Missed it. So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for